Tell your neighbors, tell siblings, tell family.
Tell your aunties.
Yes, tell your aunties. Come on.
Welcome to our first episode of
Soulfull Exchanges. Oh my goodness. I'm excited. This has been a long time coming.
Yes.
Remember, we've wanted to do YouTube for years now.
We wanted to do YouTube. I have some videos in the vault.
Oh my
of
God.
us.
Which we will not be pulling out. Yeah. But yeah, I am Maureen.
I'm Kassidy. Cass for short. Or you don't call me Cass.
Cass.
Cass, yeah. I'm grown on here, so we're not going to do the nickname.
Yes.
No,
I will if I choose to.
Yeah. So if you guys cannot already tell, this is my twin. No, I'm just kidding. This is my mother, and we're also
besties
for lifers. So yeah, here we are.
Yeah, we're really hoping to build a community where people do get involved, because we want it to be a safe space.
A safe space.
A safe space.
For everyone. We welcome everyone.
Absolutely,
okay?
absolutely.
We're a very welcoming community over here.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm really excited.
Me too.
This is something that we've been wanting to do for so long, and now that it's here, oh my God, I pray that you guys will love our contents. You know, it is going to be clean, it's going to be fun, it's going to be deep. It may be wild at times, but it will definitely be entertaining and informative.
Very entertaining.
Yes.
Really very entertaining. Also, I feel like I don't know of many, and I'm in the podcast world. I love me a good podcast. I don't know of many like mom and daughter duos. I don't know if there's any. If there are, I would love to watch and tune in.
I know Hillary and Chelsea had one, but I don't know if
Hillary Clinton?
Yeah,
oh,
they had one, and it was very successful, of course.
Well,
because they did a book tour and all of that. We'll get there at some point.
Where that's Hillary Clinton, like.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's another reason why I was excited for us to do this, because I feel like in our normal day-to-day, we just always somehow end up talking about life.
About life, always.
Somehow, like, we could just be chilling in the living room doing whatever, and we'll just get into some sort of deep conversation or some sort of like funny conversation. And I feel like we're discovering that
we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, we have a lot to talk about. We have a lot in common.
Oh my gosh.
Which has been so funny.
It's scary.
Yeah. So we'll be getting into some things.
I'm excited. I am truly excited, because this is something that, oh my gosh, it's in my wheelbarrow. I'm ready for it.
Yes.
I'm ready for
chatter.
We both are. It's just that my tone is a little different. And you guys will see as we go along.
You think I'm a chatter?
Yes, you can.
If it's something that I care about,
for sure,
I could go on.
For sure,
I could go on.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
yeah, you'll listen. You're a good listener, and I love that, because I tend to have a lot to say at times,
which I don't mind. I feel like in this stage in life, I don't mind it, because I like to, I like when you share your experiences and stuff.
So let me ask you, do you think because you're a mom now it's different, listen to me, than before?
Well, 1000%. I think because I'm a mom now, I just got in the game of motherhood, but I'm already like, I think it's different. But I also think just growing up, being an adult as a whole, you kind of realize, well, for me personally, I would say I kind of realized that, like, you're not superhuman, like you're a regular person like I am. Mm-hmm. And you've gone through things that I had no idea about, and just like, life was happening for you while you were a parent. So just as an adult, as a young lady, and as we've gotten closer, I feel like it's been different. But now 1000%, now that I'm in motherhood, like it's a whole different ballgame.
I think that you're more attentive as well, because before, I mean, bits and pieces here and there, but now we'll sit and have conversations without you rushing off. So yeah, I think motherhood has a lot to do with that, and as well as being an adult. Yeah, growing up and being an adult.
Yeah.
So I love it. I love it.
I would say, oh gosh, what was I gonna say?
How about
Oh, because you said I'm more attentive now. So, like back then, what was I giving back then?
Your vibes were like, we can talk, but clock is ticking. Yes, always.
But to be fair, growing up, we weren't having talks like that. So when?
But even Kassidy, even in your college years, and you come home, and we didn't really have conversations because you were so busy.
When I came home,
when
I visited. Wait, so you're saying when I visited, when I used to come home and visit from school, I was busy?
You were busy because you were always by Kelly. You were very busy because you had to spend nights at Kelly. You'd come home, and then during the day, you'd sleep or you'd have something to do. You had a lot of nothing going on. But
oh, wow. So do we. A lot of nothing is crazy.
A lot of nothing going on.
I just,
But I'm glad to see the space that you're in now. I'm glad that I have someone I can talk to. Yeah. Really talk to.
Actually talk to, yeah.
So, it's a good thing.
Yeah, also, the more that I get older, the more I feel like I'm more big into you. Which is...
And you know what it is, too? I think once you move to Georgia, a shift happened, and it was an amazing shift. So I think that more in itself, once you moved to Georgia, it changed the game.
Everything about my move to Georgia was like life-changing, I feel like.
I think
I definitely have to share that chapter.
Yeah, I'd love to, because I don't think I know everything.
Yeah,
I'd love to know. I don't have to know everything, but I'd love to know most of it.
You don't have to know everything. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't know. You know things, but
I don't know.
You don't know chunks. There's chunks
missing.
Okay. There's chunks missing, but that's why we're here.
Yeah.
Because we love to get into it. I feel like we're at the level now where it's a no judgment zone.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We're truly like, we're never I will never say like, oh, we're friends. We are besties, but obviously I have a level of respect for you that I don't have for like a regular friend.
Right.
Or whatever. But I feel like I could come to you with things that I wouldn't have never came to you about before. Yeah.
And you know what it is too? I think that every mother-daughter or parent and child relationship, it has to grow over time. Because you want to, everybody's different. But I think when you're a child, you should be a child and you should be in a child's space. That doesn't mean that you can come to me when you have issues, and that mean I won't, doesn't mean that I won't respond. We should have dialogue, but it should be to a certain level.
Right.
Now that you're an adult, I think the conversation changes and the relationship also changes, but the respect remains the same. Yeah. That's baseline.
Yeah.
That is baseline. So I think that's what it is.
I agree. I agree that a child should be a child 1000%. But I also think it's very important for your child to feel like they have like they could be open with their kids. Because a lot of times when kids don't feel like they have that sort of like safe space to be open with their kids with their parents at a young age, they go out and they, or they turn to other things to release whatever they need to release.
But do you think, I think there's a difference between a safe space and having an open,
Like a old,
I don't want to say open, dialogue.
like,
Do you think it's the same? It's one of the same? Because I think a safe space is, you may not be able to come and talk to me about every single thing, but you know when you're in your best home, you're safe. You'll never be hurt. I'll protect you no matter what. It's just that certain things you'll never be able to. You can't drink, you can't smoke, you can't come in and out as you choose to.
yeah. Yeah and no. Because I feel like a safe space is also like about communication. Like I should feel like a safe space isn't only just, you know, what would you call it? Like circumstantial or conditional, whatever. Like if we have a safe space, we have open communication. Like I should feel comfortable being vulnerable. That's what it is. Like a safe space allows you to be vulnerable with someone without judgment. But I think you mean like I don't know, because you do have the relationship, some relationships with between parents and child where they can like smoke and drink or whatever in their house, and it's like the parent is like, well, I'd rather them do it in here than outside type thing. I don't know if that is considered a safe space, because I don't know.
Because there has to be boundaries.
Yeah, there's no boundaries. That's
Yeah.
that's like a little different.
Right.
I feel like.
Okay.
Because if that's the case, then that would be like I could do anything under your roof just because I'm under your roof. Like that doesn't make sense. That's not really you protecting me.
And you don't push it on me to say this is my safe space, so I should be able to do it instead of doing it outside.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah. So
No,
I think there is a line that shouldn't be crossed between a child and a parent.
Mm-hmm. Like the
and even as an adult, there's certain things you still shouldn't do. Why are you laughing? What did you do?
No, I'm just thinking about like how some people like cuss so like,
oh my God,
so openly around their parents, like at my age and stuff, or even younger, but grown adults be like dropping all types of bombs around their parents, and I'm just like, huh? I wouldn't even dare.
It bothers me too, because as old as I am, sometimes it slips, but it's very rare around Dad.
Yeah, you don't even cuss around your parents.
Because I think there's a level of respect that I will never.
But culture, that has to do with culture.
I think so. I really think so. I think it's culture, and I think it's this generation too that think it's okay. And I think also because I think a lot of parents are much younger now, so they tend to allow their kids to do a lot more.
I don't think that's true.
Really?
Because I know people my age that cuss around their parents.
Oh my God, I think I would freak. Oh.
You remember the one time I slipped up?
Where did I see a Kassidy?
Oh yeah, Kassidy. I was like, oh, I forgot you were on the phone. I honestly forgot you were even on the phone, because no. That's just a big no for me.
I think there should be a line. You have to know.
Sorry, but I was gonna say, but I also don't think because you cuss around your parents that means you don't respect them.
You're right, but to some extent, because if you're able to use certain languages around your parents, the level of respect is not there 100%. I don't care, because there's certain things I would never, as grown as I am, I do around mom and dad.
Yeah.
No. I don't think so. Yeah. So you see, this is a topic that I would love to hear you guys feedback on. What do you think? Is it okay? Um,
Did you grow up? Did you grow up cussing around your parents? If you did, if you did, or if you did not, if you were not able to, or are you? Is it a culture thing? Are you just uncomfortable with that? If it was acceptable, like, do they cuss around their parents? Like, I don't know. I think it has to do with that as well. Like, you guys, dad did never cussed around grandma and grandpa. You don't cuss around
no.
grandma and grandpa. So
It's a cultural thing, and if you're responding, let us know where you're from, because as you can tell,
Yeah.
our background is Jamaican.
what's the culture?
So yeah, so let us know where you're from.
Yeah, Caribbeans
And-
don't play that.
No, no.
Okay.
So I know for sure, and I think some. I think Caribbean parents are very strict, but I think some give a lot of leniency to their kids.
Once they're older,
Yeah.
I've started to notice that. I think it's also just because I see a lot of it on social media. I personally don't know, like, cousin wise and stuff like that. I don't really know anybody that be just dropping all types of words around their parent, but on social media I've seen Caribbeans, like,
Really?
you know, saying whatever around their parents. So I don't know.
I guess
It
I
depends.
get on TikTok and stuff like that, but not like that where I see it. I've
Mhm.
never seen it.
I see it.
Oh my goodness.
And then I've also seen specifically Jamaicans doing it to, like a younger person, like someone my age, doing it to, like, their grandparent to
Just
be
to see-
funny. Yeah,
see the
for a
reaction.
reaction. And yeah, grandparents don't play that.
No, absolutely not.
But,
Absolutely not. You guys would never dare to cuss in front of dad. That would be.
I feel like if I did, grandpa would. He would probably be like, I don't
He'd
think
probably be shook.
Yeah, I don't.
He'd probably call me and like, what's going on? What's happening?
She going through something? Is she okay lately?
Yeah.
What about dad? If dad heard me cuss,
He probably would come to me and be like, what's going on with Kassidy? Is something happening? I have never heard her curse before, so what's going on? He would be shook. I think he would be more, no, not even with Kaylee and Shamir, because I think
you never heard Shamir cuss?
no, I've never heard Shamir curse.
Oh,
I've
okay.
never heard Shamir curse. Have you?
What? We're siblings. What do you mean?
No.
Do you hear yourself? First of all, y'all, while we're having this conversation, in the back of my head, if you heard this lady on a regular basis,
It's not a regular.
mother. Now, everyone that knows you in real life will attest to this.
Oh my God.
Homegirl is a sailor, okay?
I think as I get older, because oh my God, my upbringing was so strict. I think I became rebellious, and I did that through curse words. Oh. It's like my exhaust pipe.
What'd you say?
I think it's
You're
my
able to
exhaust
curse
pipe.
now, so
Oh
you
my
went crazy
God.
with it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
My parents were so strict that, oh my God. I think the first time I said it, I was like, wow, it
You're
feels
like, this
good.
feels good.
Feels good. Let me continue.
Oh
So,
my god.
yeah, they were too strict. But nonetheless, I appreciate it.
You appreciate the strictness?
I think I did. I think I really did, because it has, oh my God, it shaped me into be somewhat of the person I am. And we'll get into that more as the podcast continues, but it does have positive and negative implications to it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. With
You know.
anything.
Yeah. So
Yeah, we should. You know what we should do? We should do like a how you were raised versus how I was raised.
yeah.
That would be interesting, because then you could see if you have any like tendencies, or if you brought anything from your upbringing.
I didn't bring
over.
anything, child. Nope. No, I don't think I did.
Okay, I beg to differ. But yeah, that would be good. We'll do that one day.
Yeah.
We have so much.
We have a
There's
lot.
so much.
We have a lot to talk about. We have a lot. So I do want you guys to just tune in. Stick with us. Stick with us. You will not be disappointed, and you will not be bored.
Period.
Yeah. And we may have off days, but it's very minimal. It will be very minimal.
No, there's no off days.
Okay. Let's not put
If
that
there's
out of the
off days,
universe,
we
innit?
won't be here.
From Bali
If
somewhere.
the energy's off, okay.
Yeah.
We gotta fix that. But yeah, so this
It's our first.
This is
not
our
bad.
this was our first episode.
Were you nervous? Starting out?
Not really. I thought I would be more. Yeah, so our first episode, you said you were nervous, or you were?
I wasn't. I that's what I said. I wasn't, because I think because it's you, and this is something we wanted to do for so long,
Yeah.
that I was more anxious to get it started than anything else.
And now that we've started, we're going.
We're going.
Full throttle.
Full throttle, yes. I'm excited. I'm very excited. Twinning. Yeah, I'm very excited. I think our conversations will be very interesting.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like this will be maybe therapeutic for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Just because, like, you know, it's gonna be a various amount of different topics going on, different opinions.
Oh, definitely.
Two different generations here.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be fun though.
Yes. I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
I'm ready for it.
So
stay tuned.
yes,
More
we're
to
wrapping
come.
this up.
Much more to come. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please come back and tell friends about it. Tell your neighbors, tell siblings, tell family.
Tell your aunties.
Yes, tell your aunties. Come on. We have a lot to talk about. We want to see you. We want to hear from you as well.
Yes, I was gonna say, don't forget to comment. Like we said, our question of the day. We should do a question. Our question of the day was: growing up, were you allowed to curse around your parents? If you were not, why? Was it cultural? Was it just like a comfortability thing? If you were, then did you see your parents curse around their parents, you know?
And also let us know if you're from the Caribbean or not. So we'll just have something to look back on. Yeah. Should be fun.
Yes. Thank you for tuning in. Please stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, and
Subscribe. Yes. Thank you guys.
We'll be right back.